Hi, welcome to week 8, where we're going to be discussing chapter 8, We Were Created to Bear Fruit. I want to begin with a verse of scripture from Genesis, the first chapter, verses 27 and 28. This is what God said to us. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful. Just a simple command, be fruitful. You know, we were really created to bear fruit. And today, I've invited my husband to join me as we discuss the fruit that has come forth from our prayer lives. Cliff, you know, we've been married for 31 years now, and I just want to say, did you realize the kind of fruit that was going to come forth from our lives?
Oh, I can tell you, Kate, it has been awesome. The fruit that we've been able to bear, the first thing I can think of is our beautiful daughter, Iman, and all the great things that she's done, how she's represented our family so well, and how she's just been a blessing. And then her also bringing her husband, Stefan, and now Gracie. It's just been awesome to see how we've been able to have her, and then the fruit that she's grown. And then our son Jordan, you know, it's just been awesome seeing, you know, like you mentioned earlier in one of the earlier sessions, getting married to Myra, and just all the wonderful things that he's done in his life to be able to represent our family in such a great way. All our prayers have been answered, Kate, and with our kids and how they've just been a blessing.
I agree. You know, it seems like family is the most important thing to us. You were so wonderful to allow me to stay at home and be, you know, a stay-at-home mom. Initially, I kind of bucked against that and didn't want to do it. I wanted my own career. But in my heart, I realized that our kids, when they were born, were very special people. And I felt like they needed to have their mom there for them, like my mom was there for me. And so thank you for always, you know, sacrificing by working hard and allowing me to be home. But wouldn't you say that it was prayer? You know, our family was built on prayer, and that's how the fruit was able to come forth through our children?
Right. We spent a lot of time in prayer, praying for them, you know, from the time they were born to their schooling and going off to college. And everything that we did, the foundation was all around our prayers and taking that time and communicating with God and being in church and having all the prayer activities that we had while we were at church. It's just been, you know, we've seen the fruit.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to say to you today that when you have a relationship with God through daily prayer and fellowship, there is no way on this earth your prayers won't bear fruit, because it's through our connection with God that the fruit comes forth. If we live our lives apart from God, don't expect to see any fruit. I mean, He is the foundation. He is everything. That's where the fruit comes from. And so I hope you were encouraged by what we shared today, and dig into chapter 8 and let's see what kind of fruit you can bring forth from your prayers. Thank you for joining.